Welcome back, watch fans. Today we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into a watch that definitely sets a standard and sets itself apart. With the Rolex Deepsea, this one is one that is gonna be a watch for the ages. When we look at humanity and we think of the different things that we explore, we talk so much about the exploration of Mars and other planets in our solar system. But one of the things that has actually started during that same time of exploration for humanity was actually underwater exploration. This is one of those watches that I truly believe gives us the fun and a fantastic feel of everyday wear, but is really made for the profession of exploring what is truly beneath us. This was going to be a watch that was already inside of Rolex's archives, or one of the pieces that they were pushing that we all know and fell in love with as we grew up seeing the Submariner. It had actually already set its own place. And then we went to the Seadweller 4000, and then this at 10,000 would definitely set a standard. James Cameron would then go on to make an exploration that he was going to need a little bit more depth on, and he actually contacted Rolex and asked if Rolex could participate in creating a watch that he could actually use during the Mariana Trenches dive. And this was going to be the Challenger Deep. This was going to be something that James Cameron would go in the history books for the single man vessel, where it actually would get down to 35,000 feet. This is something that is going to be definitely in our records for a long time, being the first to do it. He not only has created such feats in film, but he has definitely done so also when it comes to underwater exploration. The D-Blue would be that piece that was released in 2014 that will always be a part of that history, and now that watch will be related to James Cameron. With the D-Blue, a lot of people see the dial and they see how it actually fades, and when you look at it, you see that it starts off with a lighter blue and it goes to a darker tone. Most people think that that darker tone is black. It is not, it is actually blue. That is one of the things that the design team did really well, was they actually went to a blue that was beyond midnight, but they wanted to actually explore on the color wheel how deep we could get it and make it a nice rich blue. So with that being said, Rolex would actually go to the next step and they would go above and beyond. They decided to release it in 18 karat gold, and I think it was one of the most fantastic decisions that could ever be made, because this watch I'm absolutely in love with. Being a guy with a larger wrist size as well, I don't want to necessarily wear my Breitling all the time or Panerai all the time. I want a Rolex that is nice, bold, strong, and masculine. And that's what I'm getting in this one, in that 18 karat gold. But we want to know what your opinion is of this watch. How would you wear it? And how do you feel when you see a piece this size for a Rolex, because it's outside of their normal tradition? Tell us in the comments below here at SwissWatchExpo.